Hello. So in my 6 years of cubing and almost 3 years of posting stuff to YouTube, I have practiced a lot of events, ranging from Scube as my first ever main event to 3x3 and then Square One and then now Big Cubes and now Blind. Not Blind. We don't talk about Blind. And after posting so many of my solves to YouTube, most of you are probably asking the same question. Leon, how are you so good at everything? How are you so handsome and awesome and amazing? How can I be just like you? No? Okay, well, in today's video, I'm just gonna be telling you why you should become an all-rounder and how you become one in the first place. So, yeah, let's just get into it.
So the very first reason as to why you should become an all-rounder is that it just pretty much makes you less bored of cubing, because, okay, if cubing is your hobby, of course you don't want to get bored of your hobby. That's like the last thing you want to do. You want to do this forever, for the rest of your life. And yeah, instead of sticking to 1 or 2 events for the rest of your life, you're able to practice multiple at the same time. So let's say you're bored of Megaminx. Oh my god, so much sides. I'm so done of turning a Megaminx. I'm so done with this thing. And boom, oh my god, look at that, I have a 6x6. Now I'm gonna do 6x6 for the rest of my life and then die of, I don't know. Oh my god, I hate 6x6. There's so much cubes. I don't like cubes. Cubes are the death of me. Oh my god, look at that, it's a clock. Now there's just time, there's dials and stuff. You already understand why I'm saying. I don't know why I need to continue this point. Yeah, so pretty much if you're bored of one event, you can just practice another and then boom, you will be bored of cubing because then you have something new to focus on. Waste your life for another year practicing another event. And another factor that's related to it is that you have more of a chance of podiuming in a comp, because let's say you only practice 3x3 for your whole life, and then you have a comp that has 3x3 and a bunch of other events. Let's say you mess up 3x3. That's it. You just join a comp for absolutely nothing. But let's say you practice every event. You go to a comp, you'll walk out with at least 1 or 2 podiums. Well, unless you're bad at every event equally. I don't know how awesome I feel after every competition, having my name called up as the first place or second place or third place in every event. You know how cool that is? Cube, first place, Leon. 4x4, first place, Leon. 5x5, first place, Leon. That is the best feeling. It makes you feel like you're actually good at cubing and not just wasting your life. And yeah, it's, I don't know. It's just my thing.
The second reason why is that practicing other events will also help you to improve in other events as well. Because as you know, in cubing there are lots of aspects. There's algs, there's look ahead, there's TPS, there's efficiency, and some other stuff that I can't think of right now. So if you're practicing an event that has something you want to improve on, if you practice another event that has that same thing you want to improve on, you'll most likely improve on the other event as well. Let me explain it with a very simple example. Let's say you wanted to improve look ahead on 3x3. Well, you could just do like a billion 3x3 solves until you improve look ahead, like Yiheng probably, or I don't know. Instead, you could just do big cubes, because you know, in big cubes, they require a lot of look ahead, so you practice a lot of big cubes, your look ahead will probably improve on 3x3. And you're probably wondering, well, Leon, you practice a lot of big cubes, don't you? Did your look ahead improve on 3x3? Let's just move on to the next point. The third reason isn't anything cubing related really, it's more of something social related. I've noticed that I probably wouldn't have made as much cubing friends as I would now if I just stuck with practicing one event. Because you know, there are people who will still specialize in one event at the end of the day, and due to that fact, if you practice lots of events, you'll meet new friends who specialize in every new event that you practice. So let's say you stuck with 3x3. You'll probably find people who enjoy practicing 3x3, and then you move to big cubes. There's a huge community that practice big cubes as well. You're probably gonna find friends there. Let's say you move again to, I don't know, 5 blind or something. You'll probably find like the 3 people who still practice 5 blind, I don't know. At the end of the day, you're still making friends. That's the good part. Yeah, yeah. This is a weird angle. Now, as to how you actually become an all-rounder, there's a very simple rule that I follow. The basic rule is that you focus on one event at a time. Pretty much, if you're trying to focus on 2 events at the same time, you're gonna get very confused. You know, in every event except clock, I guess, they require algs. So if you try to learn alg sets for 2 events at the same time, you're gonna get confused and you're probably gonna forget some on one event. So just take your time, focus on one event at a time. Concept is to get familiar with the event that you're practicing, but that isn't really something all-rounder related. That's just a cubing general thing. If you want to get into a new event, you have to know the basics and then find all the resources. And then if you want to practice a new event, you do the same thing and then go over and again until you've done it with every event, and then boom. There you go, you become an all-rounder. The only really bad part I can think of being an all-rounder is that, let's say you have a competition coming up, and a very important one to be exact, like a championship or something. That means you'd have to practice every event for like hours on end every single day, because you have to keep up with all the events that you're practicing, and you have to make sure that you're not just getting slower on one event. You have to keep practicing that, and you have to practice all the other events as well. And it's just very, very time consuming, and it's very difficult process. And another fact is that every time you get into a new event, of course, you have to buy a flagship cube to go with that event. And cube prices nowadays are rising more than the Indonesian currency exchange rate. So yeah, your wallet's gonna explode. Well, I mean, unless you're rich, then can I have some money? Yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Yeah, goodbye.